Coach, we find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears.
Let's go. Give me that ball. We're going to start off right in Denver country, baby. Denver country. Let's go.
On EA Sports.
Good luck, BB.
Ready, ready. 58 to Mike. What we got? What we got? What we got? Shoot!
Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie.
Oh, snap. Look at the defense coming in hot already. They pumped to be in Denver.
That's a really
pumped to have them
there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but
come
not
on,
in the
man.
field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him
Good
a little
defense.
too far. It brings up third down. So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He's going to fire one deep. And he's got a man. Complete. 20, 10, and all the way home.
Let's go, baby. We in Denver. We in Denver. Fan, show them, baby.
His first career NFL touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Let's go, baby. You know we pump.
For the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Quick pass out to Miller. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game.
Yeah, we already know. Watch out for some Tyreek Cohen, baby. We know how fast he is. He's quick. He's quick. He is definitely on the game plan.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And getting this just shy of midfield.
There you go. Good play, BB. Good play.
A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
A little elusiveness.
He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Here's Trubisky. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
Oh, you don't want to hear a lot of that, baby. You don't want to hear a lot of that.
4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now a shot taken on third
Boye, let's go, Boye.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And a great job on
Nice
special
punt,
teams
bro. Nice
to down
punt.
it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Now it's Lindsey.
That's all Mac, baby. All Mac on that. Break me free.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, we talked about Phillip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018, the Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Phillip Lindsay. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Denver has a first down on the 15-yard play.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line. Set. 60 outlaw.
On first and 10, it's Lindsey. And this one goes nowhere.
There you go, Bears defense looking strong, baby, bringing it.
Now that sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Down. 18 games.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Cut. Deep grip.
Faking the give to Lindsey. Here's Locke. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. Looking middle, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Locke gonna throw. He's got his tight end fan. There he goes, right side.
I mean, you know Mac isn't going to keep up with Noah Fant, baby, especially in Denver. We in the Mile High City.
Season both in this game.
Let's go.
The Broncos push further out in front. McManus now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
And it brings up 3rd down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
18.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Yeah, he's not. Von Miller said you was not getting that guy over there. Absolutely not.
Standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey, and he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Motion out of the backfield. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike to 59.
Hey, exit.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Lock. This is the tight end fan. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead
I
and
should
put
do
it
that
on
way
so
earlier.
and
I didn't know he was going to be that open. Better start covering Noah Fant, baby.
On that play.
Hey, wahoo! Snap.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's
Go cover that big boy, too.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 40. Lock now. Over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. 2 minutes to play. First half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up at halftime. We'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. On 1st down, Lindsey busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, a run with Lindsey. And some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsey, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Well, pardon me, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now the Broncos are going to take a timeout.
What's up, Jeffrey Russell? Just so you know, I'm the Broncos in this one. Just so you know. Who you ouching? I know you ain't ouching me, brother.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen, and this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. On 3rd down, Trubisky. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Check 15. Alert. 47 is the mic. 47.
Now Trubisky to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson.
Intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
Let's go, baby. You don't want to ever underestimate me. You never know. You never know. It's going to be tough in Denver this year, folks.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Trubisky will throw. They've got his man.
There you go. That's a nice play right there. That's a good Madden play right there. Good job.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. First down, a run with Cohen. And he's going to get stopped up quickly.
Oh, big boy in the middle. Let's go, 99.
Down to the 43. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And all the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for the Broncos. 54 yards. Terrific run from one of the fastest backs in the game today. A guy who keeps defensive coordinators up at night, no doubt.
Remember when we were meeting with the D coordinator before the game and all he talked about was run fits, making sure.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Melvin Gordon, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. McManus's point after is good, and it is 28-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of a yard, and all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Alert! Hey, watch the screen!
Play action. It's Trubisky. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for Chicago.
First down.
180! Mike, alert! Day, I'm here all day. Kill!
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
80 weapons. Check.
Again, it's Cohen. Give him
Let's
a
go,
yard
baby.
run
Bring
there,
Cohen
and
my
it's
way,
gonna set
baby.
up a 3rd down
Bring him
and
my
2.
way.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Von Miller getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Here we go on fourth down with Trubisky. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
Set. 10 Lobo. Pilot, 64. Weak. Here we go. Let's go.
Now Gordon on first down. Not much there. Maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check, check. 59.
Hey, orbit.
Take you to school.
Shoot.
From the 40 now on second down. Locke. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Noah Fant, 40 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point from McManus is good, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary?
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsay.
Hey, I don't need any gimmies, baby. Just practice right now. At this point, you lost, so you might as well just
continue to put this one out of reach.
do some new plays, do stuff you wouldn't normally do. Just practice, man.
And the lead will swell by one more.
Now you know I'm no joke.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
I don't need the stats.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When you go to the backup, let him get some time.
And that's one of the great...
And nothing but daylight ahead. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Phillip Lindsay, 81 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. Extra point from McManus is good, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 13. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Here's Gordon. And And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Come on, man. Gordon just wanted a little action. Why can't Gordon go 80 yards to the house? Come on now.
And it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Another run by Lindsey. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will pin him nicely inside the 20 as it's out of bounds at about the 14-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better.
He's got a man complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. A huge play there for Chicago. 52 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now it's Trubisky. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Trubisky. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking.
And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. They'll go again with Lindsey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Topper! Topper! Bang, bang! Bang!
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And here now the punter, Martin, booming this one away. Fielded at the 20. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Not even a chance to pitch that one as he's swallowed up in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Trubisky to throw. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. The 305-pound defensive end, Jarrell Casey, gets the sack. Now Trubisky. Flushed out right. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. And they will take a knee here. So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one. And that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for Denver, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Washington. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go, baby. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching.